Oh hi, welcome to the uh, seventh episode of the GamesExchange Podcast. We're doing this live, so everything's kind of wonky right now. Let me fix the panel for a bit. Properties. So while I do this, what have you guys been doing this week?
Mm, Playing Guild Wars 2. It's very, very good.
Uh huh.
I don't know what have you been playing, Leaf?
Hey, I've been playing Witcher 3 again, trying to complete maps and stuff. And
Bungot was
I
also
was
playing that.
what?
Bungot was also playing that.
Oh yeah, I think he told me. Yeah. I was yeah, I think I'm already nearing completion, like probably 70%, like 75
Wow.
percent probably.
This 75%.
Yeah, because yes, because I'm at the point where I'm like about to find the person that's part of the main quest. That's the main quest storyline.
So you can
So
feel it in your
yeah,
bones.
what?
You can feel it in your bones that, okay, this is it, guys. This
Yeah,
is.
Uh huh.
that's why I'm just doing some side quests now, like clearing maps with quests and question marks. I was also playing Starbound for a bit. Was just
Hmm.
farming some materials,
Is
but
it
I
fun?
progressed. I think. Yeah, I progressed. I was able to get to another like I had missions now. At first, this that's I think like the second quest that you get.
Mm.
You get missions. You get to
I want
explore
to play
another
Starbound
area
too. Like, how much is it?
It's
right
uh,
right now.
we should
Mm.
actually play Starbound together, cause that's we can play that together, right? It's at
Yeah.
Yeah,
four hundred
let's go up.
nineteen.
How much?
Four hundred
There's a four
nineteen.
pack.
Yeah, there's a four pack. It's
Nice.
about th- under 300 for each.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Let's play it.
you should get it.
Uh,
I think I also played Punch Club a bit.
nice.
Um, my mobile game, Heroes of Incredible Tales.
Oh, how is that? I want to know more about that.
What
It's like if you've heard of Critica Online, it's kind of like that.
heroes of what was that?
I haven't heard of
Heroes of
Kritika.
Incredible Tales,
Incredible
or Hit,
Tales.
or Hit
Oh,
for
hit, hit,
its
hit.
short name. Yeah.
Let me pull up the
It's
trailer.
basically yeah, it's basically um, it's part MMO, part single player mode,
Mm.
because there are like quest areas that you need to clear out. But then
Mm.
there's a PvP mode, a raid mode, a dual mode, a brawl mode. A brawl mode is like uh, a dual mode, but like five people at once.
5 people, and this is a mobile game.
Yes, and it's
Cool.
online.
How can it do
So like you
that?
can.
Like, does it lag or? Sorry.
I'm not sure. It's actually from Nexon too, so it's kind of a good game.
Hmm. You know what I
Yeah.
heard? So I have a friend named Jet. He also plays this game, right? Jet Asito. Hi, Jet.
Yes.
Um. He told me he tried playing Hit, but he stopped playing because it was pay to win. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. I haven't spent anything yet so
Mm.
far.
Yeah, because
And
he said there's a daily PvP that you have to PvP every day, and
yeah,
he
there
has
is.
to. Mm, and he always gets, you know, queued against people who are
Who bought stuff?
really OP. Yeah, like because you can buy your stats, is what I
Oh,
heard.
Yeah,
you can buy
yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
Mm.
but it's like a matchmaking complaint, yeah, because like there are times that I could get queued up with very OP players, but then there are times that I'm the one who's OP. So sometimes
Oh.
it's equal, but yeah, like I think they need to like how that they need to fix the matchmaking so that you don't get matched against players that are too OP.
So you don't mind if there are people who bought their stats and you get queued against them? Because that's a big pet peeve for me. Like, even playing Hearthstone, I don't like it when somebody else has the non basic cards when I started playing Hearthstone because they had really nice decks and had like what? Basic cards. So that's one thing I dislike about pay to win games. Although Hearthstone is not super pay to win. I mean, you can't really, but you get an edge if you use real money.
Yeah, I mean for me personally, I don't really mind it because I'm playing it like solo, so like I
Like
just do
a
the quest
single
area.
player game.
Yeah, I only do the duels for like daily objectives because there's a daily objective. So just completing the daily objectives is fine for me. All I want to do is like get my character decked up as as fast as possible as I could without paying. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll pay soon, but not right now. But I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, I mean
I remember.
it's okay.
I saw screenshots of that game actually. They have a maid outfit. I was like,
Mm.
oh no, it has a maid outfit.
Yeah, they
So,
do.
so I was like, but then when Leaf told me it was pay to win, I know not Leaf, Jet told me it was pay to win. I didn't bother anymore.
Yeah, and right now they
Cause
have like this vacation outfits, like swimsuits and stuff.
really, that's so
Yeah,
cute. The girls, if there's one thing that Nexon does well on choosing their games, they have really sexy women.
yes, it's true.
And that's a good
And
thing
annoying too because they're too OP.
for you.
Yeah, yeah.
The women are
Um,
OP.
Speaking of visuals, not women, and I mentioned Hearthstone. I just remembered that Hearthstone has this really nice card back that I want
Oh,
for
the
like their.
one night at Khazar, I can't pronounce it. That one.
I'm sorry, Blizzard fans. I can't remember the or say the name of the thing, but
It's here. Wait, on my phone.
it's very cute because this card back has stars. Karazhan.
Yeah, Karazhan.
Yeah.
Did you happen to watch the trailer?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
It's awesome.
It was very good. And I really want the card back, man. But I don't know. I don't play Hearthstone much at all after I got that one card.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'm putting up the trailer right now. Anyway,
It's
continue.
very good. It's very good. What is what does Hearthstone call this? It's a card
Card
set?
back, I think.
No.
Karma.
Because it has a story. Oh, it's an adventure. That's what it's called.
Adventure.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called an adventure where you get to play. If you played Hearthstone before, it's like League of Explorers,
Mhm.
but this one is like beautiful and magical. There is no other definition for it. You obviously get new cards and new legendaries, new class challenges. It's like playing a single player card game within a multiplayer card game.
Okay. This.
It costs $20, I think,
Oh
the whole
fuck.
thing.
Wait, sorry. My
Okay.
my headset is dying.
Also in Hit, by the way, like you can actually farm the in-game currency,
Oh
the
really?
cash. Yeah, the cash currency. You can
That's
farm it.
that's great. That's great
Yeah, so
because
it doesn't
if
really.
there's that's great because if there was one thing that would allow players to keep playing it even if it's pay to win, it's the ability to convert currency.
Mm. It's
Yeah, like they have this daily login rewards, and the in-game currency is part of it. Like, and
Nice.
even the quests grant you in-game currency, so like you can
Mm.
still be equals pay to win players.
So it's like I invest time into this game versus your real life money.
um
Yeah, and you get rewarded for it, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, cool.
guys, short small thing. Go to the page because people are looking for you in chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So hit right.
Yeah.
How far along are you in the game, Leaf?
I'm level 40 right now, and I've unlocked 14 areas in the game. So
14, that's like a lot of content to
yeah,
cover.
and
How
they
many
give you a
hours
lot of
have you spent on this?
probably 1 week now, because they give you a lot of adventure points. Adventure points is like the energy point for the game, and there are areas that actually like let you auto replay an area, so
Hmm.
it's like an idle game most likely.
Uh,
Oh, you love those games.
mm-hmm. That's your
Yeah,
forte.
so you can multitask. So
Uh,
yeah, I've gotten to level 40, and it's not that hard to get there.
in a couple of
Yes,
days,
it is.
Morbius will be released. Do you think you will make the jump easily? You won't regret moving away from Hit.
I won't move away from it. I'd probably play both
You'll
at the
probably
same
play
time.
both at the same time. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
it's a
know him.
mobile
You
game.
know
Like,
him. Wait. What was the name of the last game you guys tried to convince me to play that you spent real money on? Not the Final Fantasy one. The one before that.
Me? No.
Summoner Wars, was it?
Oh, them.
Summoner's War. No, I
Summoner's
haven't
War.
used I haven't used money on that either.
What
And I
was the
think
one
my phone
before?
won't let me. So I don't know.
Your phone
Which
won't
which
let you.
game?
Yeah,
Mm.
it won't let me use money.
Good
So
job, phone. Good job. Good job, phone. You know what you're doing.
I played this.
I remember buying like load for several people
For
because of
Summoner's
a
War.
mobile game. I think it was Summoner's War, yeah.
Um. Okay. I was gonna ask name the people so that we can make sure, but no.
No.
Yeah.
No. Their wives and their girlfriends would not be happy. So we will not name names.
Mhm. Vanilla is on his way. Right now, I think he really was getting ready.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What else? What else should we?
Can you
Well,
expand on Guild Wars 2? You
uh,
jumped back into it, right? And it's mainly because
so
of the living story.
yeah, I actually posted a video. I'm not sure if it's already uploaded or published. Haha.
Uh,
But I did because it was really good. It was really it was a direct continuation of the Heart of Thorn storyline. So
mm.
if you didn't buy the expansion, you wouldn't enjoy it. And what's great is they gave the community a new map. So it's like this is the expansion, and you have multiple levels of it. With the expansion, are like 4 or 5 maps. On this living story, you get a new map for free. So I think it's a great deal. All you have to do is log in, and you will have that map. The story is great.
Um.
They. Do you want me to spoil you? Because I know you
Uh.
played Guild Wars 1.
Wait. Adding John to the call.
Okay.
Just continue.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, they. Do you want me to spoil
Yeah.
you on what happened?
I can't afford the expansion, so
Okay, so
just go
I'm
ahead.
telling so I'm telling you now, they re-revealed Morsaat Lazarus,
Mhm.
which I heard was the main boss in Guild Wars 1 without the
Mhm.
expansions. And he's back and he is gonna wreak havoc. And they also mentioned on that expansion that the next dragon is gonna be Primordius. So, like a lot of reveals, a lot of new monsters,
Mhm.
and now everyone's farming for for items
Items.
because yeah, because it's really nice. I like the new items, and I'm after this. No, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna keep farming because the yeah, it's really good.
So our jump to Wildstar will be postponed
I'm
until
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Wilson. It's just that they give me new shinies to work hard for, so
Mhm.
I have to do it.
Remember Neverwinter?
Mhm.
The game we started and found out it was not that interesting and then left.
Yes.
It's on PlayStation right now, and
Mm.
some of my friends are playing it, and I'm considering jumping into it, but
Is it good?
Have you played
it
it?
wasn't.
I played Neverwinter. That's the thing. We played Dungeons and Dragons online,
Uh-huh.
and then we played Neverwinter, and then compared both, and then
It was just.
compared both to D&D online, and then compared because it didn't really go well, right?
It felt
D&D
like a
online was better.
generic MMO, just set
Exactly.
in the Neverwinter world.
Exactly. Which is the problem, because
Um,
because dungeons are instanced,
Uh-huh.
and that was terrible. So no, we jumped ship.
Okay, his face is here.
So yeah. What else? I can't. I mean, if there was one game that I would play on a PS4, excuse me, it would be Final Fantasy
14 or
okay,
15?
15.
14.
14, 14.
Oh, 14.
But
Like, if I had extra money, I would.
why would you? You play it on PC. It it's arguably better
Yeah.
there.
Exactly. Exactly. My point is, if I didn't have a PC, if I needed to play an
Oh,
MMORPG on a PS4, it would be Final Fantasy.
Okay.
so you won't play No Man's Sky
It's on PC.
on PS4?
It's on PC,
It's
man.
also on PS4 though.
No, it, okay. No Man's Sky is not a real MMO.
I agree.
Okay, I guess.
It's a single player game that you sometimes see other people.
Wait for a moment. Let me adjust your face. Okay, there. So yeah, where were we? How did we
No
get
Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky.
Leaf, did you get the what do you call this? The pre-order for No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I got the limited edition.
What's in it?
Um, you get a booster jetpack, something that makes traveling easier. Some skins and some items, I think. Some weapons too. Plus the
So
steelbook and an art book.
you basically got digital stuff.
A what?
Digital
The digital stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
And the art book, I
ha,
think.
ha,
Oh, can I see the art book? I wanna see it.
he does not have it yet.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
not yet
when you
open.
have it, I
Yeah,
wanna see
sure.
it and then smell the book.
Oh, would you
Hopefully.
would Leaf want to would you want to show it on the podcast, Leaf?
No, no, no. This thing about art books that you have to smell the
Just
art book.
Okay, on that note, what's the weirdest pre-order item you got?
Mm.
Weirdest?
Yeah.
I
There
don't
was
think I have.
one.
Not for
There
me. Yeah.
was there was one item I didn't buy it on pre-order because, but I thought it was funny.
Mhm.
There was this 3DS game. I think it was Senran Gakura, where
Okay.
it would give you underwear, like panties.
I actually, my answer would actually be underwear. From Catherine.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
The
that
the
that was that
the
one
one
too,
With that,
the
Catherine.
one with the
Catherine.
hearts. I have it and it does not fit at all.
Of course not.
What?
It's supposed to be like
Ooh, Dragon's Dogma mug. That would have been nice,
Oh, I got
right?
the. I have that.
You have that too. Why is it weird? That's one of the best, I think.
Oh, speaking
I
of.
Uh,
guess my
Okay, go.
for me the weirdest was the flask from Uncharted because I can't really use it.
oh
Weird.
come on, you could just put like espresso coffee in it, and that would be fine, or cough syrup, and be a druggie. It would have been great. I mean, I think the mug thing was more of a how do you call it? It's more of a so that you can use it rather than connected to the game. Cause I remember there was this other game. I think it was yes,
Dragon
Monster
Age.
Hunter. No, Monster Hunter, and they would give you
Oh
umbrellas.
yeah, the umbrella.
Like it
Yeah.
doesn't have it. You can't connect it to the game, right? But
At all.
they give you umbrellas. So people love the
I
umbrellas.
think that's a cosmetic umbrella.
People would fight people from Data Blitz for the freaking umbrella. Or even the freaking poster.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, someone
there
got a
there's a real
free.
demand.
Someone got a poster without pre-ordering the game, and
Mm.
I'm extremely jealous.
I think if you're just a nice person, they'll give you nice stuff.
I'm a nice person. I'm very nice.
See, we're both laughing.
The
We're both
people,
laughing.
the people at Database love me.
Okay.
Let's take this time to welcome our guest, Vanilla Place. He's actually on the call right now.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, John. What do you
Hello.
introduce yourself?
Hi,
Hey.
I'm I'm Vanilla. Hi, I'm John.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So
Hi.
hi. Tell us
We're
what you
finally
do.
together.
Hi there. Hello. What's up?
Uh, Nothing much. It's a very lazy morning. It apparently took us a lot. It was so lazy that we were late for 30 minutes.
Uh,
Can you tell the people what you do?
I make random videos. I stream. I don't know. That's all. I don't stream. Oh my god. So yeah. Hi.
Hi. So what have you been
Hi.
playing this week?
Mostly Dota and Overwatch
Overwatch.
and
Okay.
stuff.
Ooh. Let's play Overwatch together. You never invite me.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, we
invite you
should.
later. Yeah, we should.
We
It's
should.
fun.
Yes.
Would tomorrow be fine? Are you working tomorrow? Mick?
Yeah, it's fine tomorrow.
I don't
Yeah, what
know.
is
We'll
tomorrow?
see.
Sunday.
Oh, wait. Wait,
Tomorrow is
what?
a Sunday. It's already a
Okay.
Sunday. I can't believe it's already a Sunday, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost August 1.
Oh.
What's August 1 leave?
I don't know what's August 1.
It's the beginning of August. That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, it's the beginning of August.
has anyone else played Overwatch? Overwatch is so fun right now.
This week I did.
Mm.
I'm playing
Oh,
Diva a lot.
hey, there's this running joke about who Anna ults. I'm so terrible at telling jokes, but um, if you play as Anna and you ult Genji, you'll be
Mhm.
so proud of your weeaboo child.
What?
because he wrecks everyone. Because Genji is a weeaboo,
Yeah.
and if you ult Reaper, you'll be so proud of your emo goth child just wrecking everyone. It's true, right? I was so happy. It's
Now
so
that
fun.
Anna is the official Overwatch mom, what happens to Mercy?
She becomes the
A cool
I
aunt?
don't know. No,
No.
she's okay. Okay, this is a more serious question.
Okay.
Who do you ship with Anna? Is it Reinhardt or Soldier?
Based off the comics, it would be Soldier, but
Mm.
the internet already paired Soldier with Mercy, so we gotta go Reinhardt.
I would go Reinhardt because when you're Anna, you would love ulting Reinhardt. Even if he doesn't ult, he just wrecks face.
Did they change her damage? Cause it's quite low, right?
No, I don't think they ever will, because she wasn't made to damage anyway.
It's really weird because she's the only sniper I'm good with. I really suck at sniping, except when I'm using Anna because spray and pray with a sniper rifle.
Hey,
What?
hey! Did you know that they changed Hanzo?
In what way? What? How?
His hitbox is changed.
Hurt
So
hit.
I don't hitbox. Like you can't hit people as easily as before.
Oh, let me.
I haven't played him, so I can't tell. Vanilla, did you play Hanzo lately?
I did, but yeah, I
Did you
never.
feel it? Did you feel it? The change in hitbox?
I noticed I don't get headshots as often as before, but I attributed that to my lack of playing Hanzo. I
Mm,
haven't played him in like 2 weeks,
mm.
but maybe
Ah,
that's what happened. How about you, Vanilla?
ah, I don't really use Hanzo, but I use him from time to time and stuff. And yeah, I
Mm.
guess I don't really know. I can't even hit a single player. It's like I suck so bad in the game. Oh my god.
I really don't like Hanzo, so I feel you. It's like I don't know. I only noticed because I get hit by Hanzo and it hurts a lot. I was like, why does this hurt more than usual? And I guess it's because they changed the hitbox so that when you hit, you actually hit pretty hard. I think
Um.
is
uh,
what they do. I don't read patch notes. Just this way, I don't read patch
okay.
notes.
Does Dutz know anything about the change? Can he confirm? He almost always
No,
plays as Handler, right?
we've been spamming Reinhardt Anna
Okay.
like a lot.
Oh,
So no.
he's really into his Reinhardt right now.
Yeah, he has more. He has a lot of hours on Reinhardt. If you check his profile,
I'm very proud of him.
Reinhardt Anna, a very. I know. That's what we told him. That's his real class. The derpy uncle. That's what Reinhardt is. The derpy uncle.
It
And
matches.
then Soldier is the dad, and then Anna is the mom.
Dutz playing Reinhardt reminds me of his weird ass barbarian.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Did you know that it takes
Shit.
for me it takes a lot of skill to actually do a really awesome move and then do the emote
Oh,
and then it will get recorded on the play of the game.
I do that.
It's
Uh,
so fun. Like even if you die, it doesn't matter.
I did that a long time ago when play of the game mattered to me. When it
Mm,
was the thing to do in the Reddit, Overwatch Reddit. I think it's still a
mm.
thing, but I don't do it anymore because I find that play of the games are not really indicative of performance. It's just
Yeah,
the lucky ult.
yeah. I mean, it makes for really good moments.
Mhm.
Like the really cool move that you did, but doesn't really make sense. And because there's the objective, right?
Yeah, it's objective.
Oh, what else do we play?
We he mentioned Dota and we did not acknowledge that at all.
I'm sorry. I have
Ayan.
no Dota. I have no Dota background.
I
So go ahead.
have, but that was from like Warcraft 3.
Mm.
How about you, Leaf? Any knowledge on Dota? Is Leaf still
No, I
here?
only played Dota like one time or two times,
Really?
and I suck.
So you're like
Yeah,
Mickey.
yeah. I haven't really played it. I played Warcraft 3 though, but I
Yeah.
didn't really play during the Dota days
Mm. Do you know
because I
my
was
main
busy
complaint
playing
about Dota?
PlayStation.
I think this is the same complaint Leaf had with Dota. Why do you play a game when you don't get to keep all your items? Like, why do you play a game and then you start at the beginning over and over and over again? Like, what's the point? There is no end game, is
That
what
that
I thought at the time.
that's how I first thought of Dota as well because I was really into Guild Wars back then, one, and
Mm,
then I never
mm,
understood the concept of leveling up and not retaining the level.
mm,
But the
Mm.
more I played, the more I enjoyed it. Mainly because I had group of friends to play with, but
mm,
everyone moved to League of Legends.
mm.
Yeah, I think games like that, MOBA games, are fun.
Hello.
Low. What?
What
So
was your
that's
point?
why, like, I think I was busy playing PlayStation that days, so I wasn't really into
Ooh,
MOBA.
hardcore fanboy right here.
um, what are your interesting stories? Dota 2 stories, John.
I don't know. I just fucked up things. Like literally, I have a squad who plays Dota and regularly uploads videos about Dota.
Mhm.
And I'm that guy who fucks up everything. Like I don't even know
That's
why.
great.
Holy
I
shit!
love that. I think it's more fun.
Oh my god!
I think gaming is meant to be played in a fun way, and if you find fun in that, then kudos to you.
So,
Sorry.
a brief story on Mickey's idea of fun play. We played Left 4 Dead 2.
Which one was
And
this? And what happened?
I was very serious in Left 4 Dead 2 because that's how I played it with my family. We were really tactical
Mm,
and everything. And they hated me. Next game, they told me to lighten up. I did. I, li- I played in a very fun way. I shot them. I threw grenades at them. I burned them. And they got mad. I don't understand. You want me to do
It
one
was
thing?
more like it was more like Ara was pissed off because she was trying to learn the map because she's never done that map before. And you shot her and she died and she was like, I didn't even know where we're going and you shot her and she was super angry. And then Dave was like, why are we still playing this? I was like, yeah, we're paying here in GC and you're just killing us. So I was like, okay, let's go home. This is a total waste of money. So that was the whole thing. That was what really happened.
It was fun.
Like if we played
Speaking
Guild Wars
of
2 and I fucking left you behind, you'd think that was fun too.
No, I was still there, making sure that she did
Mm,
not entirely die. Then when she got crowded, I threw fire at her.
mm. That was fun,
speaking
huh?
of fun, like, do you remember the space streaker,
Fuck you!
Lumiga?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Lever Buster,
That
son
was
of a bitch.
fun.
So yeah, speaking of Dead Space, we were at this point where we needed to escape enemies that won't die. Because we were playing multiplayer, they spawned multiple versions of this fucker. And then Leaf DC'd. Never came
Mm,
back into the game, and I was stuck having to run around again, trying to evade all of these things which I needed to slow down, but I can't because there's
Mm-hmm.
too many of them. And my save is currently stuck at that area, and I can't progress through the game unless Leaf comes back and play the game with me.
Hey, Leaf, time to play. Go back and play the game with them.
I already finished the game
Fuck
though.
you.
Good job, Leaf. I remember one more thing. We played Sanctum, and he fucking dropped the turret on one of the NPCs.
He walked into it. I did
Pissed.
not do it on
I was super
purpose.
pissed. I was super pissed.
I did not do it on purpose.
hmm John, we should play Sanctum. You will love it. It's so derp. We will fight. It's awesome.
Uh,
I know. See the game.
Isn't it tower defense
Yeah.
multiplayer game?
yes.
You should show everyone the trailer.
Okay, wait.
It's a super old game. It's from the same people who made Goat
Goats-
Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
why that's why I love them. Um,
Coffee Stain
They're
Studios.
yeah, they're great. Their name is even great.
There's I can't find a trailer right away. I'll just pull up the things we did.
Mm. But it's like playing Overwatch, except that you also have towers. So it's like tower defense plus Overwatch is equal to Sanctum 2.
Hmm
Okay.
So it's per stage, and then each stage you're allowed to build certain number of walls, and then put a certain number of um turrets, and then what the turrets can't kill, you try to kill, because
Mm.
it's actually a first person shooter as well. So it's fun. You also Mickey really hated the fact that I accidentally killed an NPC. So there are people that help you as well. It's not just you. So there are people that shoot the incoming waves. And when I tried to
Mm.
build my thing, the guy suddenly walked under it while it was dropping down.
You have to keep defending yourself, huh?
So
He
they
walked
real time. So
into
there's
it.
real time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real time.
So like if you, because you think if you think about it, you can just block off the space and they won't be able to enter, right? So if the monsters notice that there is no other way to pass through, they will destroy whatever walls you've built. So you have to make sure that it's a road going to the end. Like, remember the way you would make your tables in Restaurant City? If you guys remember that game?
No.
Yeah.
Leaf does.
No, John, you didn't play that. That's a very. Let me just say, Restaurant City was the reason why I made a Facebook account.
Really?
Yes.
But
Uh, anyway, yeah, you have to direct the wave, or else it'll destroy the wall. And then, if you have the final boss will destroy
Everything.
everything in its path. So you have to DPS your life away.
Hmm
But he's the final boss, so that's fine.
We played this with
It's a
Dave,
real
right?
great game. Yes, we played it with Dave, and we fought a lot.
Uh-huh.
Because we didn't know when the air stages would happen.
Oh
So
yeah.
they also have typical tower defense where there are land units, fast units, air units. What else? I think that's it.
That's it. The air units were really annoying because we laid out a maze for them to follow to prolong their journey, but the air units would just fly over.
Yeah, we didn't have any anti-air either because we didn't know when they were, well, when they would come out. So that was terrible. So what
Can your
else?
character also be killed? Like if you put a tower on them, or what?
Yeah, you also get damage as well if someone puts a tower on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Earlier in
It's
So it's like
earlier in the video, I almost died.
yeah.
Helldivers then, or sort
Uh,
of.
but I'm not
Like
entirely
friendly fire.
sure that friendly fire, is in effect, but you can drop something on someone.
Uh,
So you can't shoot your friends, but you can drop something on them. But it won't kill them per se. It will just damage them immensely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What other games would be nice to play?
Aside from Starbound,
Starbound, yeah. We should
Around, yes.
Oh wait, we should do. John, do you have Starbound?
I do.
Okay, Mick, we're the
you?
only ones who need to buy
Ah,
the game.
We're the only ones. I'm sad. We should buy. We
Yeah,
should
we
buy
should
the
buy
game.
it. Do you wanna go
We
four
should
pack?
try it. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Deal.
Who will get the other two?
I don't know. Chico leave.
Leaf already has
Wait,
it.
leave.
I
Leave
already have
already.
it.
Fuck my life. Okay. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll look for other people.
There,
I'm
yeah,
very
there
good
are
at
people on the floor
negotiating.
who would want to play it.
Kigo.
No.
He does not want. Too busy playing Monster
No.
Hunter.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I saw him this morning, and he was like, "I'm not feeling well." He was like, "I was my arm. I can't move my arm right." I was like, "Why? What were you doing?" He's like, "Playing Monster Hunter all day."
He's already HR3 if that means anything to anyone. Um, so HR means Hunter rank. So he completed enough quests to be rank 3. He's the same as Renha right now. Sammy and I are still at 2, but we're catching up.
Hmm. He showed me his stewardess outfit, and I wasn't like, "Nope, still ugly. Don't really care."
Hmm. So how about anything else you guys been playing this week?
I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
I played We Happy Few. I finally played We Happy Few. I've been waiting to try this game for quite some time now. I saw it last year, early last year. I saw the Kickstarter page, and it caught my eye because it's in a very weird world. It's set in an alternate history where
Didn't
um
they show it on E3 this year?
yeah, they showed it on the Xbox panel because it's coming to Xbox. But it was shown earlier than that. Like it was for PC. It had a
Oh,
Kickstarter since 2015. So the
oh, okay.
so it's set in an alternate timeline where the United States never actually joined World War II, and Germany invaded England, and the English fought back by doing what they call the very bad thing, and it was so horrible and traumatic that they needed drugs just to forget.
Hmm.
So 20 years later, people are so used to taking the drugs that it's kind of uh, mandatory.
Hmm.
And if you don't, you're considered a downer and either killed or thrown out of the city.
Hmm.
Um,
And they call you a downer.
yeah, it's currently in
Downer.
downer, yeah, because you're not high, you don't
You're
have
not a
You're
joy,
not
druggie.
happy.
yeah. So it's currently in on alpha. It's early access. It's you can try it if you want, but I really um urge against it because it's completely broken. Not completely. It's incredibly unfinished. The point where I am right now is that I've been thrown out of the city. I'm in the outskirts. I'm not entirely sure what my motivation is to going back. I think it has something to do with my brother. So if you've seen the trailer, there was this newspaper article about Arthur and his younger brother Percy. That was apparently you. And seeing that article is
Hmm.
what triggered your memories and made you reconsider taking joy. Joy is what is the drug.
Joy.
Yeah. So,
And
uh, events of the trailer,
a
E3.
detergent here, not the games of film.
Come again?
No, it's a dishwasher.
It's
Oh,
a detergent here.
okay.
No,
Someone
it's a
asked how
dishwasher.
much. It's about 419, but don't right now. Wait until it gets better. I really am not a fan of early access games, but I got into this mainly because I
Wait, it's
really
419, it's 700.
what? Sure.
It's 700 on Steam.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
700. 700 on Steam.
Oh, 700.
749. Something like that.
Okay.
Hello.
Um.
How's
Don't buy it now.
419 was
Was
Starbound.
Starbound? Yeah. Sorry. Don't buy it now. It's incomplete. I've encountered quests where it just won't finish. Like I needed to give this guy pills to stop him from vomiting, but I can't talk to him because he's vomiting a lot. My only actions were to kill him or kill him. So
Kill him and end his misery.
the quest won't complete because
Yeah,
the quest parameters is to give him the pills.
Alright.
Um.
That
just
sucks.
kill him.
Okay, I will
Kill
kill
him
him.
for
Okay, just to.
kill him
So
Uh.
and
you've
see what
taken
happens.
the downer route.
There's an I'm at an interesting point right now in the quest, because there's this guy who created a army of dolls, imaginary army of dolls, and he wants me to go to this place, which can only be where you can only see it when you're high. So I need to find Joy
Mm,
and go to the place at night. Um,
mm,
um, Part of the reason why I really wanted the game is because the setting was incredibly tense. Um,
mm,
you're supposed to be hiding from people, but
mm.
where I'm currently at right now, everyone's a downer, so there you don't need to hide as much. So I'll just continue playing until it gets better.
Mm.
Leaf, you've tried it, right?
How much
No, not
is
really.
the full game? Like if you buy the full game, how much will it cost?
It's probably the same as the
This
early
is
access.
probably the
Yeah, I
same as
think.
earlier.
Yeah, it's. Yeah,
Cause
I think that's the actual price for the game.
the only other early
Mm,
access game we bought was Darkest Dungeon, and the price is the same.
yeah, I never really check back on prices after I've bought a game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Um.
yeah,
They
that's good
usually
enough.
just give out discount once it releases, like the full
Mm,
game.
Usually they give you the game when you buy it in early access. There are certain games where, like, there's this game where it's supposed to be free, but early access costs money. They give you in-game items for that, but other than that, the price remains the same.
Yeah, Tree of Savior.
That one.
yeah,
Tree of
that's a
Savior
good
was like
game.
that.
Mm,
I also played Dreadnought. I This game is imagine World of Warships. Have any of you seen or played World of Warships? I know someone in chat that loves World of Warships. No?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so
It's like that.
it's sort of like that, except you're piloting spaceships. I haven't
Oh, okay. Like
uploaded
carrier ships, carrier spaceship.
spaceships like huge dreadnoughts, small fighters,
Okay.
um, stuff like that. I haven't uploaded a video yet, mainly because I haven't won a match yet. But it's fine. It's fun. It's the type of game I really like playing. Let's move on to news. Sorry. Um, so the PlayStation VR now has a price for the Philippines, and it's quite expensive. It's 2,900. Was that the price? Can anyone confirm?
No, I think it's like 32,000
32.
in
What?
pesos or
32?
23.
I thought it's 20
I
something.
forgot.
Oh, you're
Probably
look.
25. I forgot.
Oh, you're looking at the I Tech pre-order. Oh, it's 22.99.
Yeah, I think
It's
so. I
25
think that's the one with the
with the
camera.
camera.
Yeah, but if it's standalone, yeah, 25.
It's quite expensive. Um,
Too
It is.
expensive.
It's like a new console.
uh-huh. It's
It's like
actually
two new consoles.
um two new handhelds,
Right.
one new console.
Yeah. Super expensive. Like, you can buy an okay PC with that amount of money. And that's just an add-on.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly.
And what games will you play on this thing?
So I
Exactly.
yeah, for me like I won't buy it at release probably.
Um,
And yeah, I mean I'm not really a VR fan anyway, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it.
I play VR on the phone. Um, but that's about it. This is quite expensive. While I am an early adopter of a lot of Sony stuff, I bought the Vita when it launched initially. That was about the same price. I bought the PlayStation 4 when it was close to 30K. But this I just can't see me buying this right now. Um,
Yeah, same.
especially since the games it's mostly games that are the type that I want to play. While VR is interesting in concept, I'm not entirely sure that the price point is something I would want to.
Yeah, but aren't the games that they are releasing are like most mostly exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the
There's
rigs
not
game.
really. Oh, wait, which game?
Rigs,
Oh, okay.
the mech basketball shooter thing. It
Oh, right.
Okay. Well, good luck to anyone who likes VR. I mean, if you have a game that you want on VR that's already out, then
I
go
know
ahead.
I know a few people that are already playing VR on PC, and
What VR games are out there?
there's a lot on Steam. Um, the
Yeah, let me check that out.
radio something is the cool one right now, or audio
VR card,
audio something. Um,
VR boxing.
it's I think it's Audio Surf, the name of the game. Wait, that's really cool right now. Audio Shield, that one. Audio Surf is different. Let's pull the trailer up. So Audio Shield is for HTC Vive. So even on PC, VR is divided because you have the room experience and the sit down experience. The room experience would be the HTC Vive. You need an open space to play that, and you have the Oculus, where it's basically a sit down game, and the best VR right now, according to a lot of people, is Audio Shield. So you're you have your controllers. Wait, something happened. You have your controllers, and then stuff flies at you. It's either blue or orange, and you shield yourself from them using the controllers, and they each have their respective colors. if something blue comes at you, you shield yourself with the left controller. If something orange, you shield with your right. It's basically a boxing game.
Mm.
What's happening? Okay,
What is that? Who is that?
I'm not
Pretty
entirely.
sure it's Leaf.
Yeah, it's Leaf.
But the banking.
The air.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine.
There.
They're talking
That
about
was.
VR porn. Um, yeah, that's a thing, and it's actually free on some sites. I will not say, and I've
They're free? They're
yeah.
free?
For short clips.
Oh, I didn't know they were free.
Short clips are
They
free.
are free porn, yeah.
No, free VR porn. There has to be that adjective.
Yeah,
Okay, free VR.
I tried and
Oh, how was that?
interesting. It's a very sit down experience.
Well, duh.
Yeah, didn't you mention like you weren't focused on the porn because you were too busy looking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 3D experience, huh? I mean, I understand there should be a market for that, but in terms of gaming, I mean, it's great that you can use all your senses to play the games that you want to play,
Mhm.
but sometimes, it's kind of taxing on your body and your brain. I mean, you already get to do these puzzles when you're playing. How much more if it takes a toll on your other senses?
Ye-
So I don't want to play a game that can be exhausting.
I
Exactly.
understand. So why would you want? Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask why would you wanted a Wii for quite some time, and then that's technically
Mm,
this.
mm,
Oh, I know why. You wouldn't consider this taxing, right?
yeah,
Uh huh.
Miggy going to the dark side. You are going to the dark side. Everyone's agreeing.
No. How about you, John? Any thoughts on VR? Do you have a VR rig right now?
I don't.
It's fine. It's
Oh, VR is. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It's like Sao all over again. VR. Woo! Sao!
Yeah, right.
Get it.
I'd only want VR if it's full dive. You know,
yeah, I understand. Cause
Yes.
we're
full
so,
dive or nothing.
cause we're lazy. Oh, to be honest, do you remember a couple years ago that they had this controller concept that was reading brainwaves?
That's scary.
Yeah, there was a game like that.
Okay, controller. Not the game was made for the controller,
Oh,
but if they
was it
incorporate,
also like reading your heartbeat?
that was a horror game. But the thing I was talking about was a controller that was technically it was created for
Read your mind.
handicapped people, where you
Oh,
basically
okay.
just control with your mind. If they could incorporate that to VR, we can technically do full dive.
Mm.
Technically. But
Yes,
don't you
please.
think the implications of that technology is very dangerous too? Like, if it could read brainwaves, you're technically saying machines can read your mind.
Yeah, and like it could
I'm
also send you senses of pain and stuff.
Yeah, right? Torture. That would be so cool.
it's
Government, thank you.
make sure it's a one-way interface, okay?
I mean, the possibilities are endless if you get to develop something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be dangerous.
And
They
think of the money. Think of the money you would get if you were the person who invented it. Think of the
um
money. So big.
yeah. But we need to get VR set properly first because a lot of people still complain that it's dizzying and that the resolution is not that great. You can see what do you call noise even on the PCs and especially more so on the
Mhm.
PS4.
Mm.
So we had a
Very.
question from a viewer earlier. Like he was requesting that we talk about games that we grew up with.
Oh, yeah, nice. You want to start?
Yeah, sure. Well, I basically grew up with Mario. That was the first game that I was introduced to. That basically was my that drove me into like playing games. Um, and then I think I moved on to PlayStation when I was like in high school, and where the Final Fantasy craze started, and um, that like introduced me to the world of RPGs, and so I basically grew up with RPG games after that, and never looked back. I guess.
Hey,
Mm.
going a bit off tangent here. Did you know that the new, younger generation don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy? Like they don't know what it is. They see that it has really nice graphics, but they don't want any part of it. Like, what do you think is
Attribute that
gonna
to?
happen?
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, like what do you think the next generation will play? Because I'm pretty sure there will still be gamers, right? But they don't really care about RPGs or the stuff that we care
I
about
think they're
anymore.
more on the multiplayer game type of games.
The next
Yeah.
generation.
Uh,
Yeah, like Overwatch,
Call of Duty.
mobile games, Call of Duty. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna find them most of the time.
There are
Because they're like, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
there are still those that do enjoy RPG, but it's mainly because of influences from their older siblings or parents. But
Yeah,
if you are a gamer without any outside influence, you most likely be playing multiplayer games.
Yeah, like
yeah,
because if you look at how the market is right now, like they're returning everything that was once from our childhood, and I think that's gonna be the same thing for the next generation, right? Like the things that they love when they were younger,
Mhm.
people will find a way to market that because people will throw money at it. And for us, it was the Final Fantasy, the shows that we grew up watching, the
Uh-huh.
superheroes that we've grown up watching. For them, that's gonna be what they will consume when they're older and pay for when they're older. So like Final Fantasy is not gonna be there, but I wonder what would they pay for? Is it like what League of Legends movie or because we have World of Warcraft
Half
movie,
movie.
right?
Yeah, we do.
yeah.
So
And a lot of people
so
pay for
like
it.
Or maybe Pokemon, since Pokemon Go is just craze right now.
yeah,
Speak.
because that's our generation. I mean, go connecting what you mentioned, Pokemon Go. That was what I grew up with. So I can say that yeah, that's a living testament to me and to several others from our generation who paid for that, who want it to happen. So I wonder what would be games like in the next few years when it's not our games anymore that's leading.
Um, how you go first,
Yeah,
John.
that's it.
A game I grew up with. Probably Ragnarok. Yay! The game. Finished it. Yeah. When I still remember, like me and my cousins hang out and stuff. Like we have one computer, and the eldest cousin that we have created a server. Like it's like a private
Oh,
server or
private
something. Yeah.
servers are the
Eh,
best.
yeah, but it's not like it's only like for that computer. So we have like to play like
Share.
an hour, and
Oh,
then yeah, we have to share
oh,
and
I know
learn
the
the game.
feels.
Oh my god, man, the
Like
game.
when you sit beside your cousin and your cousin is like, I wanna put int on my thief, and you're like, no, that's not how you make your thief. And then you fight on where the level,
Sounds like me.
and and Bobo build and put stats on your merch because it gives you better drops, which is not true, by the way.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good memory. Good memory. I like that one.
um,
You. How about you?
I don't exactly know what the answer is because I grew up playing a lot of games. I started with PC, honestly. Doom stuff. Then we got the family computer with Balloon Fight, Mario's. Um,
Sorry, my bad. Somebody said that he put luck on his mage for items for drops because it was awesome. But that doesn't work in Ragna. Shit, like luck on a mage, that's so terrible.
I, I never
I'm sorry.
I never got to build my characters right in Ragnar. They were all balanced. Like I can't ignore this stat. I must put it up. So everything's leveled.
No,
Um,
no, no. Let me share my story. I have this friend. Her name is Diane. She's now an architect. And when we first started playing Ragnarok, she was watching Lupin the Third,
uh-huh.
and
Uh-oh.
Lupin the Third is a very smart thief, and she was a thief. So she put like boatloads of int because because Lupin the Third is smart, and her thief should be smart like Lupin the Third.
Uh-huh.
And back then you don't really see like you don't see int thieves back then because there was no use for int for thieves except to steal. So yeah. Hi Diane. I'm sorry. Yeah,
uh,
go ahead.
if I were to pick one, it would be Command and Conquer. I since I started off at PC, it was the game that my dad always bought. So we played Command and Conquer 2, the first Red Alert, then Tiberian Sun, Red Alert 2, Command and Conquer 3, Generals. It's actually quite sad because that entire franchise died with Command and Conquer 4. They tried to do Command and Conquer. If you don't know what that is, it's a real time strategy game, and that was the it came from the company that Blizzard wanted to beat. They were
Mm.
they were at they were arguably better than Blizzard, except that Blizzard had the competitive scene in Korea at the time. That's what made them stand out more than Command and Conquer. Um, it's actually sad that when EA took creative control over Westwood, they
Mm.
wanted to do a lot of changes. And the last game, they made it during the time when um, let me there was this military game that was very popular at the time. Let me pick up Steam right now. I have it. What's that?
That was a phone. That was a phone vibrating. It's not mine. I'm not sure.
It
Go
was
ahead.
mine, sorry.
It sounded really weird.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm looking for the game. Company of Heroes. If you remember that, Company of Heroes basically gave you a set number of units, which you needed to complete the map. So that was gaining popularity at the time, and for some reason, EA wanted to shit in the face of their fans and destroy what Command and Conquer was to build something that was similar to Company of Heroes. And yeah, they never got to make a game ever since. They killed the company.
I think that's because politics got in the way, and you never underestimate politics.
EA was shit back then. It better
They're
now.
very good at politics.
They're they're better now. They listen more, and their customer service honestly is better than Steam's. They were the
Mm.
first to implement a refund system, and then Steam got a shitload of backlash from for not doing it. So they had to implement theirs.
But they're rich. They don't need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They customer service was thrown out the door because Steam had technical monopoly on PC.
Mm.
But yeah, EA back then really really sucks. It's still a stigma they can't. It's still an image they can't shake off. People still post the number of studios EA killed. But yeah, Command and Conquer was really fun. It's the game I grew up with, and it's a genre I no longer play. Real time strategy. The I haven't touched anything since. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing Yuri's Revenge before, and I loved it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Yuri.
just because,
Was
yeah,
it?
that was a fun roguelike game.
That was an actual expansion.
Yeah, and that was very good.
What was your
That was
favorite?
very well done.
So since you played Yuri's Revenge, you mostly played as Yuri, right?
I played France actually
France. You are not my
because their
friend.
French cannons, their cannons were very OP.
Uh huh.
Yeah, like it can detect enemies far
My
away.
my dad liked Korea because of their fighter jets.
Mm,
But I was stupid. I was hard headed, stubborn, and played Yuri even though he was not technically the best when it came to multiplayer.
yeah, but they're actually good with if you have enough of them because they could mind control a lot of things. Like
Yeah,
if they were leveled up.
your defenses were basically mind control towers. If anyone went near you, you took control of the units. It was good
Yeah,
for getting spies out of the way.
yeah, that's true.
Hmm. Did you play generals?
No, isn't that the third person game or
No,
what?
no. Renegade is the third person game. Generals
Okay.
is the command and conquer that's not set in any established command and conquer world. It's basically an imitation of life where the enemy faction are anthrax wielding terrorists.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that.
Mhm. I
I
play.
think
I remember that specifically because I bought the expansion and I always played as this woman general because her particle cannon was very more devastating than the normal particle cannon.
oh okay. Yeah, I
Fuck
think
you,
I've only
General
stopped.
sucks.
I think I only stopped at Yuri's Revenge, and I remember also playing Tanya,
Uh,
who
I
just
had
gets killed by a
I
dog.
had such a crush on Tanya.
Yeah, because they had those movies, right?
Yeah,
Those
the
mini
full motion
clips.
videos.
Yeah, I thought she was very OP, but then she gets eaten by a dog, so
Yeah, she dies by the dog.
she dies easily by a dog. But yeah, she was one of my favorite characters from that game.
Hmm.
Her and yeah, I think her, just only her. But yeah, the Yuri's expansion was a great addition to the game.
So that's it
So what's
for.
the next news?
So what?
Yeah, what's the next news that we have?
It's San Diego Comic Con. Flash. Flash season 3.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
You wanted to talk about this. Go on.
Yeah, I'm excited for it because we left off at, well, spoilers alert. Yeah, we
Yeah.
left off at,
Wait. Let me put up the spoiler warning.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you because I don't want to know
Oh,
about
you haven't
this.
watched season 2 yet.
I'm gonna mute everyone.
Okay. Just watch the feed, and then when the spoiler alert is gone, that's when you can listen to us again. How about you, John? Have you watched Flash at all?
I have. I'm waiting for season 3. Woo! The hype.
Right. Have you seen the trailer?
Oh,
Let's see if we can.
yeah. Oh
Let's see if
my.
we can pull up the trailer. Flash season 3. So they basically left at Flashpoint, and
Yeah.
so what happens is that the timeline is changed. So the mom didn't die, the father didn't go to prison, but so he Barry gets his family back, but at the expense of losing Joe and Iris. Um, have you seen the Flashpoint animated movie? Oh wait,
I
like
haven't, but I read the comics, Flashpoint comics.
okay. The comics went into more detail than the animation. So the animation is basically just an abridged version of stuff, but um, the TV version is gonna do a more simplified Flashpoint. It's very an isolated thing. They won't. They said it won't last the entire season. How do you feel about that? Would you want a entire Flashpoint season, or you're fine with it being limited to a couple of episodes?
Oh yeah, I wish they could like do an entire season of Flashpoint, but um, it might not. There might not be. There probably might be in. It might probably not cover an entire season run for it,
Mhm.
because when I read the comics, it was actually really short. It only had like 5 issues,
Mhm.
so I'm guessing that that's why they couldn't get um a lot of material for it. But I mean, as long as they could do it justice, then that's fine with me. I'm curious though, like why is Kid Flash in his Flashpoint
So
scenario?
I would guess that it's not Kid Flash. It's Flash Flash because in Flashpoint it was probably Wally
Also, he's the Flash.
that got the powers. So
Yeah,
he can't be called Kid Flash though because he's about the same age. It would be
yeah,
weird
that's
to call
true.
him Kid
Just,
Flash.
oh, right.
Um, the reverse Flash in this video looks really weird. He has this very elongated head. Um, have any of you read up on the details or heard about details of this thing?
No, not really. But what I only know is that um, yeah, Wally West is gonna play as Kid Flash,
Uh,
and just Quick as well, playing as just Quick.
Jesse Quick.
But I'm not sure if they're gonna do like the other plot after Flashpoint where where we go back to the timeline.
Uh-huh. The reason why
So
it won't be a season long arc is because of the Fortnite crossover. It's really hard to do a crossover when you're in Flashpoint and the other shows aren't, because Arrow is still
that's
following their own storyline. Legends of Tomorrow is still on their storyline, and Supergirl is on the same storyline. I'm so sorry, welcome. We probably spoiled the last episode for you. So Flashpoint won't be a long thing, so that by mid-season finale or the episode before the mid-season finale, they'll get to do the crossover. Have you heard about the other shows, the other CW shows?
I've I've heard about Supergirl getting their new Superman.
Yeah,
That's probably
they're getting Superman and part of the Bat family. Barbara Gordon and whose Oracle and Batgirl will be joining Supergirl, and I forgot the name of the character, but she's technically Batwoman. So they're joining Supergirl. That if the Bat family is part of that world, that technically means that um, that Batman exists in the Supergirl universe.
Universe.
hmm Arrow is
Oh, okay.
Arrow. I'm actually interested in the new season of Arrow. I hated the last few seasons of Arrow, but they're technically doing a reset, and the number of people in the Arrow lair has been dwindled a lot. Vigilante is now on the rise, and then he the enemy, the big bad, is said to be a very had a very personal agenda against Oliver Queen. So the enemy is someone called Prometheus. He is famous for cutting off Roy Harper Leaf. Hi. So I was saying in Arrow, the big bad is said to be Prometheus, who is famous for cutting off Roy Harper's arm. And the backstory of that character is that his family was killed, and then that's why he went rogue. And it said that back in season one, when Arrow was still killing people, the parents of Prometheus was actually part of the list, the you have failed this city list, and he killed his parents, and that's why he's going after them right now. As for um, Legends of Tomorrow, they're doing Justice Society, and I'm more interested in the enemies there as well. They're doing Legion of Doom or Masters of Evil, whichever one, the one for DC. It will be Damien Dark, um, Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, and someone who's so they're gonna be fighting another team of supers. Do you watch Legends at all? Hello.
I did, but dropped it after 3 episodes. I don't know, it was just too weird for me.
Uh,
Um,
I
Probably I'll pick it up again.
I agree to a point. Legends got really weird, but season two is shaping up to be something better. And if you ever
I think
drop,
it's only because Yeah, I think it's only because I still didn't know a lot about the characters when
mhm.
it began. So but after I watched Flash, then I was able to familiarize with them. So I'm probably gonna pick it up again since I'm more familiar with the characters now.
How about Arrow? We're
Just
still
the,
Mickey had not caught up with any of the CW shows, so spoiler alert is still up. How about Arrow? Have you followed that at all?
I've only been in season 1 of Arrow. I was still at the part where there was a flashback about uh Dead Spot, or
Okay.
what's that guy?
Uh,
Deadshot. I mean, that guy.
I think so. Slade Wilson.
Yeah,
Season one
yeah,
and season
Slade.
two is apparently I would consider the best seasons of Arrow. Three was the worst. Four was I don't know, but five
Is it going to be good?
four had magic, so it was a weird season. But three is arguably the weakest. The upcoming season is interesting because they're going back to their as I mentioned earlier, they're going back to a very personal fight. And then, speaking of flashbacks, for the last two seasons, flashbacks were felt tacked on. But for season five, the flashbacks will focus on the why Oliver Queen is a general in the Russian mafia.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to it
Deathstroke
once
there.
I'm.
He it's not Deadshot.
Yeah, that's true. Not the shot.
Deadshot is Will
Sorry.
Smith.
Right. It's in DC. Well, it's still.
It's still
We're still
DC,
in DC, right?
but different
Yeah,
characters.
right. All right. Yeah.
Okay, Um,
Um,
uh, we're done with CW. Do you want to talk about other stuff?
oh
Hey,
well,
Meg.
Hi.
they also featured Walking Dead. I'm interested. I'm really excited for the next season. Because it's the part where they have this war against Negan,
Uh, I haven't
and
actually caught up
and
with Walking Dead. My last season was the one with the governor.
hmm yeah, I was also following the comics, so I'm very excited in how they would
Uh,
portray this season. They're also gonna feature a character from the comics called Ezekiel.
oh,
Uh,
the male version of Michonne, right? The dreadlock black guy.
yeah, with a tiger.
Oh, whoa.
So that's gonna be cool. So I'm looking forward to that.
How Vanilla? Have you watched Walking Dead?
I did,
Did
but I still need to catch up though.
okay. Uh, are you wearing a Timo hat on your picture?
Yes.
Okay. It took me a while to uh, understand what that was. So, how about you, Mick? Do you watch The Walking Dead at all?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, Leaf.
May they nope.
Okay, moving off from TV news. How do you feel about all the comic book movie trailers that came out of San Diego Comic Con?
Justice League, yeah, for sure. Hopefully, it's better.
Hopefully, yeah. That was actually a very rushed trailer. If because they just started shooting a couple months ago, so they that was, if you can see, Cyborg was not really completely properly rendered yet. They were in a hurry, but from what I've seen, I liked.
Well, yeah, I like it. I like it. When they were introducing Flash, but it's kind of weird seeing another person play Flash.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
get used to someone.
I'd
How
like to defend him. I'd like to defend this Flash.
you like the what?
Like I want I like this Flash. I want to defend him. I'm happy that he's a different person. At first, I wasn't happy that it wasn't that guy from the series, Grant. What's his name?
Um,
Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I wasn't happy that it wasn't him, but at the same time, if I really thought about it, it made sense that it shouldn't be the same person from the series
Yeah, because it's technically
because
separate universe.
Yeah, like
yeah,
separate universe.
and I don't want to have the same feelings that I have for the series for the movie because
I
the movie
agree.
is a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I want
that's true.
I like this guy. Like
It was
he might not be this. Go ahead.
it was very adorable when he said, I need friends."
Yeah,
I'm happy that it's a different person. I want to give this Flash a shot, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie.
Wh-
but so who is this Flash that they're introducing? Is it still
it's still Barry Allen.
Barry
Still
Allen?
Barry Allen. Still Barry Allen.
Okay,
Because
that's good.
I asked around in the void about why is it still Barry Allen? Why can't it be any other?
Because it has to be
So
Barry
they
Allen because Barry Allen is the founding member of the Justice League.
the
Oh,
reason why they said it has to be Barry Allen because he is the most popular one. And
F- uh,
when you see the name Barry Allen, aside from the fact that he is very important in all the things, he brings in money,
um,
and that in itself makes it a really legitimate reason to cast him there.
it's funny because for our generation, for our age, our Flash is actually Wally West. Barry
yeah.
Allen is dead for the people for the target audience. The age
I don't
demographic. Barry Allen would be
I
dead for the people they're targeting. But
I think they're targeting not our age, like not the people who are 25 to 30. I think they're targeting people who are 30 above
okay.
because of how dark it is. The dark,
It's not they actually changed creative themes.
yeah, because people were complaining,
It's
but
it's
the
not
initial
dark.
That is too
people
dark.
like
Hmm.
that it was too emo, that it was too dark. There's nothing funny in this movie, so they had to change it.
I actually think that the
Yeah.
reason why is because Barry Allen is the Justice League Flash. Um,
Was he the Flash in the animated
no, that was
Justice
Wally.
League?
That was Wally. Flash.
Okay.
Barry was
Yeah,
still
he
dead.
was
Funnier. He was
the
funnier.
funnier Flash.
Yeah, the funnier Flash. Grant Gustin is actually a mix of Barry and Wally. And
Yeah,
did
he
you?
sings.
I want to touch on the effects for a bit. Not production, but the power of Barry when he moves, when he accesses the Speed Force, he emits a lot of static discharge, right? Um, how would that impact his lair? His lair is filled with tech stuff. Wouldn't it short a few things out?
Let's ask Owen.
Because if you've seen the Batman v Superman, when he moved at super speed, it was the lightning he emitted was destroyed quite a lot of stuff or disrupted a lot of stuff. So for him to be situated in an area where he's surrounded by tech is really interesting. Someone asked while you're doing that. Someone asked why a lot of people hate Ben Affleck. Um, it's not
Because he sucks
entirely
as an actor
no Ben Affleck as
and
Batman.
he's a liar.
It's not that's not
I
entirely
think it's good as Batman,
it's not
What
entirely
bro.
true.
Who was Daredevil? Who was Daredevil?
Him.
Him.
See, the main reason why people hate him was because he said, "I will never play another superhero ever again,"
Hmm.
and he did.
And then he played
Yep.
Batman. Yeah, that's true.
But
I mean, and he sucks in acting. Come on, he
uh,
sucks so much.
what movies have you seen? Have you seen the one
I
where?
mean, in Batman, there's minimal
I watched.
acting needed.
But he was the
I
best
watched.
part of that movie.
Yes,
I
exactly. That's
watched
why.
his old movies when he was still with
Oh,
Jennifer.
that one. That no. That was
Exactly.
that's
All the
bad.
movies from him before because I loved his wife and I was like, hey, I want to ship them together. I want to see them both happy and see if they actually have chemistry. Nope, no chemistry whatsoever. Nope, no acting skills whatsoever. So terrible.
That I
Terrible.
would.
He's just rich. That's the one thing that he's got going for him. He's
He's
rich.
actually a very good director, and his
Director, yes. He's good at directing. He should stick to that.
um he's improved in acting. The town is actually good. Everything everything since his return to cinema as if to the front of the camera has been solid. Not amazing.
Why do we give him a chance? Like, there's so many other talented people
Who would
that are
you?
younger.
He,
They could play better. Like, look at fucking Star Wars. They casted really well,
mm-hmm.
right?
Why do you hate Ben Affleck?
Hmm.
No, the question was why do people hate Ben Affleck as Batman, not Ben Affleck in general. The thing
Because he
is,
sucks
people
in
don't.
acting. Whatever. You
People
can
don't.
keep your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I have mine.
People don't hate him as Batman though. The people say he was the only redeeming quality of the recent movie.
Is he still in Suicide Squad?
They say so. Yes.
No, okay.
There's actually a trailer shot where he was hanging on top of the Joker mobile, the purple Lamborghini thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they said he was terrifying in Suicide Squad.
Wonder Woman trailer. What are your feels?
I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot is hot.
I like
Mm,
the content, but I don't like the color.
Yeah, you did
Like
mention.
Yeah,
too
It
blue
sensitive.
reminds
Or,
me of
everything.
300. Do you remember how 300 was made? How
It was
300
in
looked like?
sepia or something.
Yeah, it had that
mm.
old school feel to it.
Uh,
Like this is something that happened in the past. This is a history thing. So I
Yeah,
like
maybe
it.
it's kind of like that. Like
maybe
maybe there's gonna be a flashback
uh,
to her
um
origin
sepia would
story.
the orange thing would be fine, but the thing is it's orange and blue. Orange and blue is a technique where you need to emphasize certain things,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
a lot of time it is used in movies that lack narrative highlights or lack character development. So when I see blue and orange, it automatically registers to me as a badly written movie.
Oh,
But
I'm
So
sorry
you're
about your
worried that it's gonna be
conditioning. Yeah,
yeah,
it's his conditioning and his biases that make him not like this movie. But
it just
I
so
like
happens
it.
that a majority of bad movies are shot in blue and orange. But the
oh,
content of the trailer
okay.
itself is actually promising.
I like how they made the trailer because they didn't give too much away, and it promised that okay, this movie is gonna be funny, and I'm pretty sure the SJW people are gonna be happy because they're
Really,
like, oh yeah, you can't bully me around.
the
I am a
slavery.
woman. Blah blah blah. But if you think about it, Wonder Woman has always been a symbol of like women empowerment.
Yeah, since
So I think it did its
1940s.
job. Yeah, I think it did its job in like showing people that she's still a strong person, and she was sorry for taking over the BVS movie, and she's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great.
Um, how about
Yeah,
you?
hopefully, because I like the
God.
heroine movies before were so bad. Well, they're probably not heroines though. Like I mean, Catwoman and Elektra.
Catwoman, Jesus Christ! Not only was it a bad movie, it had nothing to do with the source material, except that she dressed in black leather. And Elektra, I don't know much about Elektra to comment on that movie, but that movie had bad actors all over it.
Wasn't there an Electra movie before?
Yeah, it's the sequel of Daredevil. So from one bad movie to the next.
I just found it funny. I'm sorry, because that was Ben Affleck's wife, if I remember correctly. That's why
Where
I remember it.
Jennifer Garner.
Yes. Her. But
Uh,
she's actually funny if you think about it.
I never.
Okay, Leaf just disconnected. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on to Doctor Strange. Are you interested?
Oh, of course I am. But I'm sad that they made a movie, but it's already there. What can I do about it?
I'm not familiar with Doctor Strange. All I know is that he's Sorcerer Supreme. He's really weird, and sometimes he goes into Iron Fist's mind.
Okay. Okay, let me just share why I'm sad that they made a movie. Because yes, he is Sorcerer Supreme. Yes, he eats tentacles. He has a tentacle ref thing in his lair. But he is OP. It's like he is more OP than fucking Superman, and you already have a hard time making a story for Superman. How can you reinvent this character any more than you should? Because he is technically God. Um, that's why I'm sad because they can't incorporate him on many things, and there are so many other like superheroes which you can have made a movie for, and you could reuse over and over into this like movie franchise thing. But they cast well because of fan service.
Now that you mention it, I actually yeah, how he does have a lot of supernatural enemies. So he never had issues with finding people to fight. He usually is depowered at some point. But if he since it's MCU, he's gonna be part of the Avengers eventually. How useless will Hawkeye and Black Widow feel
Yeah, exactly.
next to?
Like he's too OP. He's not good. It's like when you're playing D&D and one of your party mates is
Um,
fucking
uh, 3?
level 15 and
Okay.
everyone is like level 3. How do you do it? You just sit and watch him take care of everything, you know? It's not fun. It's not fun at
Uh,
all. That's my main problem with this thing. But since they already made it, it's not like we can do anything about it now, can we? They didn't
um,
think this through.
yeah.
They just wanted the money because the fans wanted the movie. They were
Um,
like, oh yeah,
I think
there's
they
some
also
market.
needed something to fight. I think he would be the one to go toe to toe with Thanos, power wise, because he's.
But final bosses are meant to be like super OP, right?
Uh,
In a game perspective, they're supposed to be like super hard level. Why would you? I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't know. Balancing complaint.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just complaining about the fact that I don't know the story yet. So I don't know. We'll see.
It's really weird for me to have Baron Mordo be his black guy sidekick, because from what I've known of Doctor Strange, Baron Mordo is his arch enemy,
Mm.
and now it's the guy who gives him Wi-Fi password.
Well, you know what? I'd rather not speculate because if I do, it'll make expectations, and my expectations will obviously disappoint me when the movie comes out,
Uh,
and that will be terrible. So, yeah, I just like to absorb information as much as I can before I pass on judgment.
going from sorcerer to wizards, what did you? What were your thoughts on the um, Harry Potter, uh, the magical beasts and where to find them trailer?
Mm-mm. I loved it. I mean, I love the idea of this whole continuation of the Harry Potter world
It's not a
because
continuation.
I mean the how do they call this? A
Expansion.
broadening.
Okay.
Yeah, a broadening of the Harry Potter world would have been a better way to explain it because this is every writer's dream. Like if J.R.R. Tolkien would have been alive by now and have had this opportunity, he would have done the same thing. Like he gave more uh it it's like uh J.K. Rowling did a D&D on her own universe.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It because she knows there's so many people who roleplay Harry Potter and this actually gives a different light on like older characters on how they actually live, what other professions there are. So I like it. I love it so much.
Question. Which
I'm
one?
sorry, I didn't talk about the trailer.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Which one do you want to see more? This movie or the play that's a continuation of Harry Potter's story, where it's the focus is his son already.
Realistically speaking, if I could have watched the play, I
I w-
would. Because one, it's a fucking play,
Uh
and
huh.
plays are awesome. And two, I mean, Harry Potter is himself grew up with our generation. Like
Uh-huh.
every book was every few years.
Yeah, every few
So
years.
they were like you're a hero. It's like this really slow version of a TV series that you grew up with. So yeah, I would want to watch the play more than the movie, but since it's not accessible for me, I don't have a choice. We'd have
We
to
don't
watch
have a
the
choice.
movie.
We do get to buy the screenplay, read it as like how you
No,
did books. No, no, okay.
no.
What do you, have
I mean,
you?
the thing with plays is when you read scripts for screenplays,
Uh-huh.
It's not the same
It's
because
not the
when
same.
the
It's
yeah,
brief description, dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. I've read a lot of screenplays before.
yeah,
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 it's
yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, when you see like scripts for plays, they tell the actor on what to do, but the delivery is really up to the actor.
it,
And then that's why you're encouraged to react to whatever the actor is doing when you're in a play because it makes them want to do more for you. So yeah.
screenplays also lack in visuals. By that I mean, it's mostly direction and dialogue. The set design, how the world is supposed to look, is not included in screenplays. So, part of the magic of Harry Potter is the world building, and for something like a screenplay, you won't see the world. It's just the characters.
Yeah, I guess if for people who aren't used to, the, well, for people who aren't used to imagining things, then yeah, you would want to lean
No,
towards the movie because it's offensive for you.
even for us
Where,
that we're
well, I
very
think not.
imaginative people, screenplays are very dry. It's really
No, they're not.
it's really direction and dialogue.
Well,
Sometimes you
I think
get
it's
sets.
for me. For I mean, this is gonna be expensive, right? And when you say when they make a specific set, they use like um music
I mean,
to
reading the screenplay.
create.
What I mean is
Oh,
very dry.
okay. I thought they were talking about the play
I know that's gonna be
itself.
amazing. I really want to watch it.
Well,
I've been in
that's
two
fine.
plays, and I've watched a few. I know how amazing the experience can be, but screenplays are very dry, even for us. We're actually running over.
Mm,
We're closing the 2 hour mark, so
mm,
let's wrap up.
mm.
What? So this has been the Games Exchange Podcast Live. You can find us on our respective YouTube channels. Mickey, what's going up on your channel soon?
Oh, it's already up. Because we were talking about Guild Wars 2,
Uh huh.
and I was playing it yesterday, so I uploaded me playing every single update for the Out of the Shadows patch or something like that.
How about you, Vanilla? What's going up on your channel soon?
I don't know. More Dota 2,
Dot-
H1Z1,
H1Z1.
play that game.
Oh, we should play
And
Star.
the what
We should
what
make
game?
videos for Starbound, each of us
Yes,
together.
Boundary.
Man.
Oh man, dude.
Sorry for interrupting. Go on.
Where? What? Yeah, that's again. That's it.
Okay, H1Z1 and Dota.
Dora, probably animation though.
Leaf, are you still here?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. As for me, I'm continuing my We Happy Few. It's my second playthrough. The first playthrough I actually finished in 2 minutes. The game asks you if you want to take your joy early on. If you do, the game ends. So you're actually watching my second playthrough. So that would be me looking for the imaginary house. That's what you're looking forward to. So it's since it's the end of the month, the last episode of the month, we're here to announce the winner for the giveaway, and it's wait, what's his name? It's it's not a he. It's Anti-Hero with Auntie. And so if you're here, say hi. If you're not, message me on the buy leaf on the back end of my channel on the about page for your giveaway. Just let me know what. Bye, John. Everyone's leaving.
Okay. Don't worry, I won't leave you.
Okay, he's
Go ahead.
back. So yeah, just message me on the about page of my channel and let me know what kind of code you want so that we can give it to you. This has been the seventh episode of GamesExchange Podcast. Thank you so much for being with us. Bye.